Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been so long since I made one. I just kind of get caught up playing the game, I guess, and it's been a little bit, but I'm bringing you a very special video today. I wanted to first show you this defense I just had. It is by far the largest single defense that I've seen in my kingdom anyway. I know there's much better across all the other older kingdoms, but so this is me right now. We're at war with Kingdom 39. So I of course made my name to get wrecked Kingdom 39, and they had a lot of bigger players, quite a few players over 1 billion influence, and a couple very active 500 and 600 million influence players. And I left myself unshielded uh, for the last 8 hours, hoping that they would try to attack me because I had basically spent the last week training a ridiculous army of T1s, and I was pretty sure it was going to have this exact effect. So as you can see, they did an onslaught against me with all their big players, and they used 21 different people, which is pretty impressive. It's the largest one that I've seen. That's a lot of people to coordinate one attack. They sent a lot of troops, 6 million troops, mostly T4s and T5s, the strongest ones. And they didn't really even get past my wall of T1s. I mean, they got a couple of my T3s, but not a single one of my T4s or T5s got touched. So even though I lost, 15 million troops while defending, it didn't affect my influence anywhere close to what it affected theirs. It's unfortunate you can't see the total loss in this report because it was an onslaught. It only shows the loss to like one of the people. I don't know why that is, but trust me, they lost much, much more than me. And this single battle made our KVK a lot closer. So this was the first thing I wanted to show you because it's just pretty absurd. Yeah, so this is the power of T1s. It's far better for defense for you to train as many T1s as you can and not worry so much about the T4 troops and T5s. You definitely need some of those if you're going to be offensive, but I really can't overstress how important it is to have a nice army of T1s that if you lose, they're not going to get through those. Okay, so this is just kind of a great example of that. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, and the reason I was making this video mostly was to talk about what packs to buy. All right, I've had a lot of people asking me, how much money I spent on the game, or what I do with the packs I buy and such. And I know a lot of people, especially newer to the game, don't understand how this works. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit. So the system that's set up in Vikings as far as buying packs, it's different than most other games. Basically, if you buy any pack, the price is going to go up after that. So the prices typically stay the same for a week. So right now, if you were to look at my offers, you'll see that I have a $20 offer, $50 marked down to 20 on sale, and you always have a couple of those. And now I have this one as well. Again, 20 bucks. So these ones, if you buy the sale packs, the price is going to be the same tomorrow. It's not going to affect it going up. But if I were to buy any pack that was marked higher, like this one, which is not a very good deal for the record, then all of my packs would then be $100 packs marked down to 50 tomorrow. So if you don't want your prices of your packs to go up, don't ever buy a pack that's not marked down like this one. Okay? So in addition to that, it doesn't work the same at the $5 level. Once you get your packs down to $4.99, the $5 ones, if you buy one of those, the next day they're gonna go back to 10. For some reason at that level they don't stay, even if you buy the sale price. And it takes a week for them to go back down. It seems like the best price point to be at if you're gonna be regularly buying these packs is the $20 main pack and $10 sale pack. So basically I'm a week away from being back to that. If I don't buy a pack for a week, these will cut in half, and what you'll see is $9.99 marked down from 20. Those are the best ones because those are the packs that include the Heroes Double and the Extra Builder and Profit, and they have a lot nicer stuff in those packs. The $20 level that you see here is definitely the second best level to be at as far as what you get for your money. Anything higher than this is an absolute waste, and you should never buy a pack that's more than this. If you can, play patiently enough, or if you're just not into spending money on games, you don't really have to buy anything ever. I mean, you really can play this game without buying anything. I went 5 weeks without buying a single pack, and I had 0 gold the whole time, and it was fine. You just have to be a little bit careful with where you use your clan points to get your shields and that type of stuff. But it was fine. But, the bottom line for me is I enjoy the game, and at the cost of, skipping eating out for lunch every day or so, I don't mind buying a pack if it helps me. So, that's kind of how I justify it. But, each person's different, and play the game how you want to play the game. But this is another pack that comes around every couple of days, the Maximum Energy. At whatever level you're at, you'll see one of these. This is usually an excellent value as long as you're planning on using the energy to hit invaders. And you should be. Unless you have all the invader gear and your hero is maximum level 60, then you need to be hitting invaders as often as you can. It gives you hero experience, it gives you the best gear, items. So this pack is absolutely one you should be buying for that purpose. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was, like, what do you do with the gold? Okay, in my opinion, it is an absolute waste to spend your gold training troops, resurrecting troops, or buying resources. You really should never do that. And you also really should never try to rush buildings with gold. Like, if I click on this manor, right, to go to level 23 from level 22, you can see that I can instantly do it for 85,500 gold. Alright, that is not a good deal. I'm not even in building mode. I don't have any boosts on at all, and it would take 4 weeks to complete this. So each week is basically 20,000 gold. So, I mean, basically for less than this, I could just upgrade it myself and then use the boost. So boosting is the best way to go, and this number would go way down if I put on the right gear and switched my hero set anyway. What I think, and what has worked for me, is the only thing I spend gold on at all ever is this, the boost coffer. Okay, specifically the huge one. This gives you more time than it does to just buy a 7-day boost or buy a 15-day boost, because you could these are the boosts that are available to buy. Okay, the biggest one, 15, is 41.5, and it gives you 15 days. If you use this coffer, you get way more. So this is what I do. I buy this coffer when I have the gold and when I have the resources to do something with it. I use all the 7-day boosts pretty much for all the long upgrades on buildings and knowledge is by far the most important. And I use the smaller ones to train troops. Specifically, the 3-hour and the 8-hour boosts are pretty much what I use to train troops. I train a lot of T1s, so those really fit really well for me into my game. But other than time boosts, I don't think you should spend your gold on anything else. This is the best, most efficient use. If you buy resources, it's way overpriced. It's not worth it. You're better off farming the resources yourself or getting them from your clan, and that way your gold can be saved, for using the boost. Okay, so next thing, you want to be smart about when you start your big upgrades and when you mass train troops. You can see right now we're still in KVK, and the bonuses under events are really not worth anything. It's resurrection, yielding, and capacity. Okay, but tomorrow it's likely that there will be a 10% boost to either knowledge, building, or troop training, as well as the speed ups get extended by 10%. Whenever you have the speed up getting extended, that means that, and you'll see it when you look at the boost. These will all have a little asterisk by them, indicating that they give you 10% extra. If you're going to use these boosts, you want to do it when you get the maximum out of it. So just wait till they're all buffed by an extra 10%. It makes a huge difference on the bigger things. And that's when you want to focus, on using your boost to do your upgrades and your training. So the other thing that you can to make you play more efficiently is the clan store. As you play and help others, and open task refreshers, you're going to end up getting loyalty points. In my opinion, you should really only use your loyalty points, if you're getting them frequently for the clan task refreshers, because they give you resources, they give you items for gear, and they give you more loyalty points, so you can kind of recycle that and continuously use them as necessary. Now, if you're a player that right here, if you're a player that doesn't have any gold and you don't spend money, then you're going to need to save these points to get the 8-hour shields. And once you have a stockpile of these, you can then actually be offensive and attack in the KVKs. So I mean, it's a different strategy depending on what you're looking for there. So this is kind of the status of where my town is at right now. I did reach Palace 26, but I have almost nothing done to level 26 yet except that. Everything takes a really long time. I have the farm done, and I'm currently working on the, I guess the lumber mill, okay? But I don't have any major buildings upgraded yet. There's no rush on that. Everything takes a long time, so, it's 13 weeks left. When the boosts come around to where I get the extra benefit, I may decide to speed that along, but really knowledge is more the focus. And my knowledge is everything costs a lot of silver, so that's another reason why it's important to have all these manners. Now you may see that right now I actually have a good bit of silver and resources, and that's just because of the clan and because of the other farm accounts that I have sending me stuff that don't do anything but produce. And also, if you attack all the dead towns whenever the players leave the game, you can consistently get resources from them by just attacking. And I do that all the time. So that's how it's about to be gone, though. I'll be doing a lot of training as soon as the new boosts come back. So this is kind of where we're at now. We are currently still losing our kingdom battle, but their kingdom's like a year older than ours, Kingdom 39. So it's a lot closer now after that huge hit they failed on me than it was. But we're enjoying the KVK, and I'm excited to see what the new update brings. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to see in my next video, just let me know. I'm happy to do another video on the gear, or how to shield correctly when attacking, or how to hyper farm, or anything you might have questions about. I'm happy to help newer players or anybody with a question. So feel free, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll be back sooner rather than later. Thanks, guys.